Today I'm going to look back on the first half of 2021, and today I'm going to show you not only cross stitch but also some other handcraft projects. But if you are not interested in something other than cross stitch, you can quit when cross stitch part is over. The first project I show you is this Sunset in Venice from Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Dominic Davison. Now the whole picture is like this, and I read 90% this week, just this week. Well, now it's about, this is looking back of half a year, so my progress in this half year is about 17,600, and from 77% to 90%. I hope to finish this by the end of this year. This is about 10%. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 gondola, and all these have red seed, and only this one has white seed. The next one is this. This is charted by myself from an illustration of a book, The Fiancée Be Chosen by the Ring. And I have stitched about 70,900 stitches in these 6 months, and the progress is from 63% to 87%. So I have added here. In the beginning of the year, I didn't have their faces, and I added here. And the main characters are over, and only background is remaining, almost the same as left side. And this has 80 colors, I think, and now I have only 15 colors to be used. The next is Seasonal Stitch series. each designs show specific month. This is for February, and this is March, April, this is May, and June, and July. In last update I was still stitching this one, but I finished this, and I already started the August design. I think this direction. I used 36 count linen for this one. Sorry, the reflection is not good. This is 36 count, and this is 44 count, and all others are using 32 count, and everything is stitched in 2/2. I also have January design, but it was stitched last year, so I don't have it here now. And the next is this Mystery Cell in Stitch Idea magazine. I'm adding this part, but my stitch pattern is from the beginning of the month I stitch seasonal embroidery, and when it's finished, the rest of the month I stitch this, and this one took some time longer than other ones, so I didn't have enough time to stitch this one last month. This design is divided into 3 parts, part 1, part 2, and part 3. So I'm going to finish the first part, but as I said earlier, I'm stitching between these stitches, so I am not sure when I can finish this one. This is beautiful design, and I love stitching this. And I started this in this year, and I've already stitched about 4,900. But as you know, this is mystery, so I don't know the percentage, how much I have finished. The next is this one. This is, the title is Rapunzel. I will have Rapunzel here. Now I have only her hair. Recently I don't have enough time to stitch this, so if I can finish this mystery cell before the summer is end, then I want to proceed this one. I think this is topmost, so I still have here and here and here. And this year I added about 800 stitches, and it becomes 72% from 60%. Yeah, I still have about 30%. The next one is this. This is Winter Caroling, and I added this part of roof and this bird here, and I reached the right side now. And I'm using paper chart for this one, so I don't know how many I still have and how many I already done. So this is winter chart, so I want to stitch the Rapunzel during summer and maybe autumn, and this one during winter. And the next is Flower Fairies Masterpiece from DMC. I have left this about maybe 2 or 3 years, and I stitched a little this year. I stopped at here, so I added this part, and it's about 2,300 stitches or so, but I don't know how many stitches in whole picture. I have 3 fairies and I have more. And this was the last one of cross stitch project. This year I'm also focusing on embroideries, not cross stitch. These are stitch practicing cloth. This one is back stitch, outline stitch, and French knot, satin stitch, and something using these stitches. And this one is chain stitch, blanket stitch, and long and short stitch. I'm not good at long and short stitch. I'm still practicing. This is included in a kit with this one. This using these stitches. And with this one, this. This is a series of 6 times, so I will have 4 more of this. And I also stitched some wildflower, and this is Pansy in outline stitch, and initial stitch on handkerchief, and besides embroidery, I like crochet. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to share for crochet, and these are only pieces I made this year. This one is square doily with flower and leaves. And this one is flower accessory. So I made this for to apply some campaign on Instagram and Twitter. The thread manufacturer newly added colors to their lace thread, and if you make some pieces with their thread and post pictures to Instagram or Twitter, you have a chance to get the full set of 45 colors of this series of lace thread. I used these colors for this one. I like crochet lace with colorful thread, and I usually use embroidery thread, pearl cotton number 8. So, but this lace thread has 45 colors, so it is nice if I can get a set. And last things I want to show you is this. This is Japanese traditional embroidery Sashiko. It mainly consists of running stitch, and there are many traditional designs. I subscribed a series of Sashiko, so I couldn't choose colors or designs. I don't like this combination of color. If you complete the series, you can make a big cloth, but I already quit the series. I have only 5 designs, 6 cloth. Because this was the first issue and very not expensive, so I have 2 of this. And why I subscribed this was to make this one. This was a kit, and the kit was a present for subscription of this series. This is also kind of Sashiko, but it's called kogin or koginzashi. It's also running stitch, but at the same time it's count stitch. So it is more familiar. This is this sewing case. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next update. Bye.